So before we get to the Sunday games, please hit subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. That would help us out a lot. Hit the like button, share this video. That would be amazing if you guys do that to help support the show. All right, first game on Sunday, the Raiders are at the Patriots. Raiders off that Monday night win, which was not expected. I had the Raiders covered, but I didn't think they'd beat the Saints. Raiders at the Patriots. Patriots open up -5.5, up to 6.5. So who do you like in this game?
Yeah, I like the Patriots this one. I will say the Raiders did make me reconsider this at least a little bit, because I was a little concerned after seeing how well they played on offense. I was like, oh, are they going to be able to beat the Patriots? Then I kind of looked at the matchup, and the weapons the Raiders have fit what Derek Carr likes to do, with the exception of Henry Ruggs, but he kind of keeps defenses honest deep. That's what he's been doing so far. So that's worked out nice, but the Patriots should be able to find a way to eliminate either Darren Waller or Josh Jacobs, make one of them a non-factor. My bet would be that they would go after Waller and, maybe put one of their cornerbacks on him and give them some help over the top. Because if they can shut down Waller, then you're talking about the likes of Hunter Renfrow and Brian Edwards and Henry Ruggs. A solid group of receivers beating you through the air, but no one that the Patriots secondary feels like they can't cover. And I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure what we're going to see is Josh Jacobs will get some yards and keep that offense moving a little for the Raiders, but I think they're going to have trouble moving it through the air and kind of scoring on the Patriots. And meanwhile, Cam Newton, he's proving to be excellent. He was phenomenal against the Seahawks. I really did not expect him to play as well as he did. But he's been a machine on the ground, and he threw for nearly 400 passing yards. So against a weak Raiders defense, he's going to have a good chance to repeat his success. And the good news for the Patriots is the Raiders are very bad against the run, especially running backs. I think they're the second team against running backs on the ground. So Cam, Sony Michel, James White, all those guys are going to have a chance to rack up rushing yards. So I just think the Patriots match up well here. I'm not sure how much I'm going to bet on this game. I have it down for 1 unit right now. There's a little worry about a look ahead for the Patriots, looking ahead to the Chiefs, but because they're 1-1, the Raiders are undefeated. I think they'll take this game seriously enough.
Yeah, we're on the same side again, so 2 for 2, which is nice. I think this is a rough spot for the Raiders because they were playing on the West Coast on a Monday night, and now they have to go to the East Coast to play an early start time. I know that's a little overrated, like the whole early game on the East Coast for the West Coast teams. They've actually done very well in that regard, but the Raiders have had one fewer day to travel, so I think that's going to impact them. And plus, they're coming off such an emotional win. Like, they were looking forward to that game since that schedule was released. Like, their first game in Las Vegas, they wanted to impress the fans, even though the fans weren't there. But still, they wanted to christen the new stadium, the Death Star, as they call it, with a win. And they did. It was a big win over the Saints, kind of like a monumental win, because apparently they hadn't beaten a team with a winning record under John Gruden, according to ESPN. So, I mean, that was a huge win, and now they have a short work week to travel all the way to the East Coast, and they have to play a Patriots team that, Bill Belichick has an extra 24 hours to prepare for the Raiders. And for a regular coach, that's fine. For Belichick, an extra 24 hours is like a week for a regular coach. So Belichick is going to have a great game plan prepared. I agree with what you said about what they're going to do with Waller. I think they're going to have a great game plan for him. The Patriots have a great defense, and I think they're going to stymie Derek Carr, who's going to struggle. And the computer model thinks this line should be 8, so 6.5 is a little bit short. So I like the Patriots for a couple units.
Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. I think the Belichick, even with that extra day, like you said, he had to be watching that Monday night game live, seeing Darren Waller tear them up and just, be ready. All right, this is the guy we're going to stop. So I'll be interested to see what he does. I think Belichick coming off a loss too, it's just always safe to bet with him after that, because provided that the opponent isn't insanely difficult, and I don't think the Raiders are. So I think they should emerge with the win and the cover here.
Yeah, I agree.